breathing heavy, wind rushing past. System, how much longer until this mission ends? The forest blurs as he rolls across the ground, barely avoiding another strike. Mission: survive. Completion requirement: survive the designated amount of time. Time remaining: 3 minutes, 21 seconds. Silence, then a quiet exhale. Just 3 minutes? His small body trembles, dirt clinging to his cap, but his eyes stay sharp. If I last another 3 minutes, I'll get the reward. Brief pause. Harden or limbs? He clenches himself instinctively, imagining both. It doesn't matter which one I get. Either will raise my chances of survival. The ground shakes again. Something is still chasing him. I've already come this far. Determination builds. 3 minutes isn't that long. Low, resolute tone. I just have to stay alive.
Low thunder rumbles, wind howls. The sky darkened in an instant. A sharp crack splits the air. Crash! A bolt of lightning tears through the clouds, slamming into the forest. What? He freezes mid-roll, eyes wide as the ground explodes beside him. Lightning? Here? Another thunderous roar echoes. Hulu! Hulu! No way. He looks up, heart pounding. They already caught up to me? The lightning's glow reflects off his cap as debris rains down. This isn't random, it's aimed. He scrambles away just as another strike crashes behind him. The hunt had escalated. 3 minutes left. His voice hardens. If I slow down now, another thunderclap, I die. Determination rises beneath the fear. Then I'll keep running.
Rapid footsteps, air slicing past. Ka-ka-ka! He pushed his body to the limit, fleeing through the forest like a blur. How? His eyes narrow. I clearly used spore explosion to block their vision before escaping. Branches whip past. So how did they catch up so fast? Suddenly, vroom! A strange glow flickers above him. Huh? He looks up mid-run. A symbol floating in the air. The glowing mark locks onto him, rotating silently. Since when did I have this above me? His heart sinks. A tracking mark. Thunder rumbles faintly in the distance. So that's it. Determination sharpens. No wonder they won't lose me. He leans forward, accelerating. Then I'll just have to survive long enough to turn this hunt around. Eyes blazing. Soft electronic hum. Click. The answer reveals itself. A glowing red crosshair flares to life. Skill activated. Prey tracking. Magic pulses at the tip of a finger, burning red. With a single touch, the hunt is sealed. Cut to the forest, figures charging forward. Got you. The red mark flashes. Target marked. Tracking duration linked to user level. No matter where he runs, leaves explode under pounding footsteps. The mark will follow. The hooded figure descends from above. He won't escape. Back to the mushroom hero, eyes wide, breathing tight. So that's why. The symbol burns brighter above him. They can see me wherever I go. He clenches his tiny fists. Then hiding is useless. He turns sharply, speeding up. If I'm prey, I'll survive long enough to become the one they fear. Sharp wind rush, bowstring hum. However you manage to survive so far, once my arrow hits you, he leans in, eyes cold. You're just a fish on the chopping board. The hunter closes in. Sudden shift, blood-red energy erupts. Die! Explosive dash, Ground shatters. A second killer strikes, faster, stronger, merciless. The blade crashes downward like a falling guillotine. Too fast. The red tracking mark burns hotter. They're not even hesitating. With no cover, no time, and nowhere left to run, everything slows. If I take this hit, I'm finished. Music tightens. So this is it? Eyes harden. No. Energy stirs faintly around him. When prey is cornered, a heartbeat, it learns to fight back. Cut to impact about to land. Crack! Screen white. Whoosh! Blade tearing through air. The strike comes down fast enough to split the wind. Dodge! Explosive sidestep. Impact misses by inches. The crimson arc slices past his cap and smashes into the ground behind him. Crack! Rocks burst. Death misses by a hair. That was too close, way too close. Rapid footfalls. He tumbles, rolls, scrambles. I can't outrun them. I can't block them. Multiple impacts. Thud, thud, thud. The mushroom body bounces across the forest floor. Small, fragile, but alive. But I can still move. Teeth grit. And as long as I can move, he won't die. Wind builds again behind him. They're already attacking again? The hunters don't slow. Music tightens. In this forest, mercy doesn't exist. Incoming rush, cut hard. Rapid breathing, heartbeat pounding. I've already used my only revival coin. Swallow. I can't afford to die again. Fear tightens its grip. Whoosh! Air screaming past. Blades of wind carve through the forest, cutting leaves, ripping bark, tearing the ground apart. Again? Tree shudders, wood cracking. He darts for cover, pressing himself against the trunk of a towering tree. If those hit me directly, I'm done. Slash, wind blades slam into the tree. The trunk screams as deep gashes are torn open. Even the trees can't hold. Wind blades circling, building. The forest itself is being shredded. I won't survive by running anymore. Brief pause. I need to think. With death one mistake away, the mushroom hero stands at the edge of his limit. Wind surges. Cut. Run! Now! Magic circle screeching. Unstable resonance. The warning comes too late. And just in time. Arcane lattice spinning. Whirr. The magic circle reacts. Not to the hunters, but to the target. The mushroom hero begins to lift. Soft suction. Space folding. One body, then another. Fragments, copies, or spores. No one can tell. Multiple objects spinning through magic. The forest blurs. Reality bends. And the mushroom hero, beat, disappears. Magic implodes. Vroom. He did not escape by running. He escaped by being something they couldn't understand. The hunt is over, but the hero has evolved. Low rumble, then a sudden boom. In a final act of defiance, foomp, massive burst. The mushroom hero detonates everything he has left. Skill activated, spore explosion. Explosive cloud expanding, spores scattering. A golden cloud erupts, swallowing the battlefield. Thick spores flood the air, blinding, choking, disorienting. For a moment, everything disappears. Particles drifting, soft crackling. I already said it was useless. The enemy's voice cuts through the dust, mocking, confident. Did it fail? Beat.
But inside the spore cloud, the mushroom hero doesn't move. Good. This wasn't an attack, it was a setup, because spores don't just explode, they spread. Soft whispering wind. Cut. Through the golden haze, a smile appears. Once you've been marked. Soft metallic click, arrow drawn. I can hit you even with my eyes closed. The spores weren't useless. They were a beacon. Faint pulse, lock-on sound. Every breath the mushroom hero took gave away his position. A red glow ignites in the enemy's eye. Bowstring tightening, vibrating. He doesn't need sight. He doesn't need sound. The mark guides his arrow. Found you. Arrow slicing through air. Shink. The spore cloud trembles, and the next strike will decide everything. Beat. To be continued. Sharp snap. Arrow released. The arrow flies. No hesitation. No mercy. Whistling air. It pierces straight through the spore cloud, guided by the mark. Impact. Thud. A direct hit. Wet crack. Splash. The mushroom hero's body jerks, pain exploding through his core. Shockwave. Boom. HP dropping fast. HP minus 28. His vision blurs. The ground rushes up to meet him. Body slamming into earth. Thump. Another hit like that, and it's over. But even now, he's still alive. Beat. And as long as he breathes, this fight isn't finished. Fade out. To be continued. Warning. You have entered a critical state. Digital alert. Beep. His body collapses. Face first into the dirt. Movement slowed. Energy drained. Overall speed reduced by 80%. SP consumption increased. Automatic recovery disabled. For the first time, escape is impossible. Heavy footsteps. Thud. Thud. The enemy descends from above, unhurried, certain. Air rush. Landing impact. A shadow looms over the fallen mushroom. 2 arrows, still embedded. HP dropping to single digits. 5. 4. He can't run. He can't heal. He can barely breathe. Beat. But surrender was never an option. In this forest, even a mushroom can become a monster. They surround him. No panic, no hesitation, just hunters closing the net. This mushroom monster is pretty special. It even knows how to run and hide. Heavy weapon shifts, footsteps. But praise is just another way to say, that's right. But in the end, it'll still die here. Countdown tone. 3, 2, 1. Magic surge. Whoom! Minor magic missile. Mana gathers. A spell forms. And with his body broken, no stamina left, no revival remaining, this should be the end. Beat. But legends are born exactly here. Time's up. Mission complete. Soft digital chime. Mission end. Birds cawing. Wind through leaves. The battlefield goes quiet. No screams. No victory cry. Only silence and confusion. Urk, time's up. He freezes. I've been here so long I completely forgot. What's wrong? Something is wrong. The spell doesn't fade. The mana doesn't scatter. Arcane hum rising. Instead, a formation appears. Magic circle forming. Whoom. A magic array.
still active, still stable. Wait, isn't that a special magic circle? How can it still be active? The mission is complete, but the danger is not. Beat. And somewhere in the forest, the mushroom hero is still alive. Rapid breathing, heartbeat pounding. I've already used my only revival coin. Swallow. I can't afford to die again. Fear tightens its grip. Whoosh! Air screaming past. Blades of wind carve through the forest, cutting leaves, ripping bark, tearing the ground apart. Again? Tree shudders, wood cracking. He darts for cover, pressing himself against the trunk of a towering tree. If those hit me directly, I'm done. Slash, wind blades slam into the tree. The trunk screams as deep gashes are torn open. Even the trees can't hold. Wind blades circling, building. The forest itself is being shredded. I won't survive by running anymore. Brief pause. I need to think. With death one mistake away, the mushroom hero stands at the edge of his limit. Wind surges. Cut. Pop. 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 1 becomes 2. Pop. 2 become many. The magic circle doesn't scatter him, it multiplies him. Objects raining. Mushrooms fall from the sky. Soft, silent, endless. They are not illusions. They are not summons. They are him. Arcane core pulsing. Boom, boom. The forest trembles. The hunters freeze. And for the first time, they don't know what they're facing. As mushrooms fill the sky, the monster wave finally arrives. To be continued.